famous wicked little tale should never have been put on sale. It is a mystery to me why loving parents cannot see that this is actually a book about a brazen little crook. Had I the chance, I wouldn't fail to clap young Goldilocks in jail. Now just imagine how you would feel if you had cooked a lovely meal. Delicious porridge steaming hot, fresh coffee on the coffee pot, with maybe toast and marmalade, the table beautifully laid. One place for you and one for Dad, another for your little lad. Then Dad cries, "Golly gosh, gee whiz! Oh, cripes, how hot this porridge is! Let's take a walk along the street until it's cool enough to eat."
He adds, "An early morning stroll is good for people on the whole. It makes your appetite improve. It also helps your bowels to move. No wife would dare to question such a sensible suggestion. Above or not at breakfast time, when men seldom at their prime. No further are you down the road from Goldilocks, that little toad, that nosy thieving little louse, comes sneaking into your empty house. She takes a stand, she quickly notes 3 bowls brimful of porridge oats. And while still standing on her feet, she grabs a spoon and starts to eat. I say again, how would you feel if some delinquent little tot broke in and gobbled up the lot?"
But wait, that's not the worst of it. Now comes the most distressing bit. You are, of course, a house-proud wife, and all your happy married life, you have collected lovely things, like gilded cherubs wearing wings, and furniture by Chip and Dale, bought at some famous auction sale. But your most special valued treasure, the piece that gives you endless pleasure, is once more children's dining chair, Elizabethan, very rare. It is in fact your joy and pride, passed down to you on Grandma's side. But Goldilocks, like many freaks, does not appreciate antiques. She doesn't care, she doesn't mind, and now she plonks her fat behind upon this dainty precious chair, and crunch it busts beyond repair.
A nice girl would at once exclaim, "Oh dear, oh heavens, what a shame! Not Goldie," she begins to swear, she bellows what a lousy cheer, and uses one disgusting word that luckily you've never heard. I dare not write it, even hint it, nobody would ever print it. You'd think by now this little skunk would have the sense to do a bump, but no, I very much regret she hasn't nearly finished yet.
Deciding she would like a rest, she says, "Let's see which bed is best." Upstairs she goes and tries all 3. Here comes the next catastrophe. Most educated people choose to rid themselves of socks and shoes before they clamber into bed, but Goldie didn't give a shred. Her filthy shoes were thick with grime, and mud and mush and slush and slime. We're still upon the heel of one, was something that the dog had done. I say once more, what would you think if all this horrid dirt and stink was smeared upon your eider down by this revolting little clown? The famous story has no clues to show the girl removes her shoes. Oh, what a tale of crime on crime! Let's check it for a second time.
Crime 1. The prosecution's case. She breaks and enters someone's place. Crime 2. The prosecutor notes. She steals a bowl of porridge oats. Crime 3. She breaks a precious chair belonging to the baby bear. Crime 4. She smears each spotless sheet with filthy messes from her feet. A judge would say, without a blink, 10 years hard labour in the clink. But in the book, as you will see, the little beast gets off scot-free, while tiny children near and far shout, goody good, hooray, hurrah, poor darling Goldilocks, they say, thank goodness that she got away. Myself, I think I'd rather send young Goldie to a sticky end. Oh, Daddy, cried the baby bear, my porridge gone, it isn't fair. Then go upstairs, the big bear said, your porridge is upon the bed. But as it's inside, mademoiselle, you'll have to eat her up as well.
Do you know where we have just been? Right outside Boggis's chicken house, number 1. Yes, but that is nothing compared to where we're about to go now. This way, Badger old chap. Don't talk about my tail, please. It's a painful subject. Now, nose down and dig. If I am not mistaken, my dear Badger, we should be underneath the part of the farm that belongs to that nasty little pot-bellied dwarf, Bunce. And if so, we'd be under the most interesting part of the farm. Yes, I've done it again. I've hit it straight on the nose, right in the bullseye. Come and look. This is Bunce's mighty storehouse. All his finest stuff is stored here before he sends it off to market. Just feast your eyes on this. What do you think of it, eh? Pretty good grub, eh? Stop! This is my party, and I shall do the choosing. We mustn't overdo it. We mustn't give the game away. Mustn't let them know what we're up to. We must be neat and tidy and only take the fewest, choicest morsels. Now, we shall start with 4 plump young ducks. Worry? Me? What? All this stealing? My dear old furry frump, do you know of anyone in this whole world who wouldn't swipe a few chickens for their young ones if they were starving to death? You are far too respectable.
Look at this bent umbrella. Hardly know why he threw it away, but I've a trick with some wire and stick, so I'll save it for a rainy day. Here's a glove with no partner. She got lost, so she tossed to a side, but I've a date for your woolly mate and the half of heaven you provide. Almost nearly perfect, yet it's near enough to new. Your trash is my treasure, your goodbye is my how'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do again, how'd you do? Very well then, here's a coin. Well, it once was, now it's a smashed penny token. But I know that my grandpa Joe would say this is only barely broken. Here's a tin, let me add it. When I run, everyone is a fan. Hear the roar as I kick and I score, then my picture's on the label of the can. Almost nearly perfect, yet it's near enough to new. Your trash is my treasure, your goodbye is my how'd you do. Found a book with missing pages, not a problem, I know how it ends. Good King Charlie in his kingdom, lots of chocolate, lots of friends. How'd you do, loyal subjects? Bringing sweets, royal treats for a king. Must be pure for a kind.